Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of our Speak Kaki review. Today, we're going to talk about a car that our fans want to see. What car is this? Of course, this is a Honda. This car is pretty special. Quite a lot in Singapore, but not the super mainstream. What am I talking about? Today, we're going to talk about the Honda Accord Euro R. Talk about Euro R. People say, hey, this car, sure or not? Hey, I say, this car not bad. Okay, this car is not an out and out type R. This car is called Euro R is because it used to be a Grand Tourer. So you can see it's not like your Civic, so fully lightened, so raw. This is a bit more civilized, a bit more for executives. I tell you, almost 15 years ago, maybe 14 years ago, when Arthur Wong was just an army regular, I had a group of friends who owned this car. I also got a group of friends, they're also from the bank. They also drive this car because, hey, drive Accord more like stable. So this car till today, I feel it still looks good. This is the CL7R variant. Why did I take so long to do a CL7R review? Because I'm trying to find a bone stock CL7R, or pretty much bone stock. I want to feel it. I've never sat in a stock CL7 before. So this is it. I found one. Of course, in future we want to review other more radical CL7s as well. See what's the difference that it makes. The rims are changed to RE30 Vogue Racing. The brakes are the same Chao T brakes. Okay, this is not a Type R. So you can see the red badge, don't have one, is a black badge. Okay, so this is it. But got a red R, got a red R. Now this car always comes with silver door handles. I don't know why, man. Maybe to look a bit more classy. I really like the rear. The rear of it, you can see, is around the same design era as you're right, the DC5R. You can see the lights are pretty much from the same generation as the DC5R. The Euro R, this R is also different from the Civic Type Rs that we see. Okay, so this gives it a bit more heritage. Now the owner has changed Murugan exhaust. Yes, you're right, Mugen exhaust. Wow, come and see this. Wow, this one confirm not original. It's in your face. Look at the door seals. Accord Euro R. This is the most, I would say, the most fierce mod this car has. Interior is pretty much bone stock. Let's see what's underneath the bonnet. Wow, this bonnet, first and foremost, it's not light, it's pretty heavy. So that's why this car is around 1.4 tons. K20 engine, the same as the one in the DC5. I see this engine bay, I know already. Doesn't look very FD2, it's from the DC5 era. With a Mugen air intake, that's about it. Not even a tune. I ask myself, later when I drive it, will I feel that it's laggy enough? We don't know, but we try. Come, let's see what the rear leg room is. I seldom talk about rear leg room. But because this is a Accord, you can see, wow, the leg room very good. Okay, this is a 5-seater, but you can see the center portion is being raised up. So I can imagine sitting in the center, you will feel a lot higher. Okay, but by and large, 4 seats is very comfortable. 5 seats, yeah, if you want a Chinese New Year, it's okay. But all the way to Genting, if it's a kid, okay. Like me, Tuapui, cannot. First thing I see the interior, I like the seats. The seats are comfortable and they are pretty hugging. The bolsters are quite big, some people don't like, but I like because it keeps me, still and snuggy when I'm driving. So when I corner, the G's, I find it's good. The steering wheel looks similar to the DC5 except for the black badge versus the red badge. This interior looks super executive because it's black color. You don't see weird colors. This one is a bit of like brushed aluminium, but it's actually just plastic. I tell you, compartment space is a lot. Wow, this one can put a lot of money inside. Here put dollar note, here put coin, here put drinks. Here put many things. Still got dual layer. Wow, very fierce. You see inside also very deep. Wow, very fierce. Pretty executive. I love it. Now let's drive it. What's it? Murugam gear knob. I think this owner also is a secret Murugam lover. Okay, why people say, I'm a taxi meter this is the RSM, not your regimental sergeant major. This is the rev speed meter. Last time Apex C RSM. This is black edition. Last time buy this must pay more money on it. Because you look at this speedo, you know why you need RSM already. This speedo only up to 180. So any speed above that, you need to see the RSM to let you know. Because a lot of JDM cars, the speed is cut at 180. First driving impressions. Comfortable. Even with the STXA suspension, the coilovers. Go out, I eat you. Now this car is not powerful by today's standards. 0 to 100 is 7.3 seconds. 1.4 litre turbocharged car is faster than this car. Currently in stock form. But this car is after all using a K20. So this car has a lot of tuning potential. I once in Malaysia witnessed 2 Singapore cars, one FD2 and one CL7 running at Geylang Patah. CL7 won. To everybody's shock, wow, CL7 win. Because with the right mods, even a slightly heavier car can also win. But I talked to the owner, hey, well, you do you want to change anything? I said no, he doesn't want to change. Probably he want to change the brakes. He says he wants to keep this car as it is, stock form. It's his daily car. He wants the car to be fuel efficient. But I today learned one word. His other friend rebuffed him. Bro, it's not miles per gallon, it's smiles per gallon. If your car is damn shook to drive, has the right sound, has the right power, a bit more fuel, never mind smiles per gallon. As per old Hondas, the pedal position is superb Heel and toe is easy. Seating position is also good. Shifter is stock. What else can you ask for? It's a good daily driven car. But if you want a bit more passion, I told the owner, probably need to make the sound a bit better, exhaust or whatever because I told him Honda must have 冠军的声音. His car currently is 亚军的声音. And he's not champion sound, it's the sound of second place. Okay, not too bad but can be better. And for this car in stock form, due to the final drive 4.7, wow, the gear a bit long honestly speaking. Yeah, top speed may be high but the gear a bit long I told him maybe for a cheap mod, not affecting miles per gallon, he can actually opt for a 5.06 final drive, the FD2 final drive. I think it will mate nicely with this engine power. His car will feel faster, and yet he doesn't need to spend a lot of money. So at 220 horsepower, 206 Newton meter of torque, by today's standard is nothing. But back in the early 2000s, performance sedan. Okay, not say no sound, still got a bit of revving sound. But Honda must be loud, they say. Must have the scream of the VTEC. But for its age, I say this car is nicely taken care of. It has aged gracefully, like Lin Qingxia. Not bad. They say 私欲不改，不如丢下海。雅阁不改，还好啦。Accord is 雅阁还好啦，看你要什么啦。So if you compare Apple to Apple, of course, Civic faster. But if you want something different, a bit more comfort, a slightly bigger car, a bit more detail, inconspicuous. Yes, we didn't see the boot damn big. 495 liters. Scary man. And lighter in your pocket, probably you can consider Accord Euro R. This car is not selling, but I'm just sharing with all friends outside who want alternatives. There's also an FN2R. There's also the Accord Euro R, which are cheaper than the FD2R. Now I'm driving a little bit more spiritedly. Handle's decent, man. Can do a bit more power, if you ask me. You know why we didn't do the CL7? We wanted to find a more basic one. I have not tried a basic CL7, the stock form. So straight away I drive a radical machine. I don't know how it feels. There is no comparison. Like the S2000, I drove the AP1 stock and the AP2 lightly modded. Wow, got difference, you know. FD2, driven many Evos as well. So I think, yeah, this is a good base lah. So you see, Hondas in the early 2000s, they really made decent cars. I would say good car lah. Can I use decent to part one? They make good cars lah. Okay, now it's 张吉保佑or 三波啊，三波落二波。Okay lah, the seats. It's not a lot of body roll lah. It's fine, but the weight transfer of this car is evident. When you are straight roads, on straight roads, you don't feel much, but when you are turning corners, you do feel a bit of the weight being thrown around. After all, slightly heavier car. 1390, 150 more than FD2 probably. 5 series. The 5 series of Honda. See, I think Honda positioned this car differently. They didn't want a car that will cannibalize the Civic Type R's market, but can meet another segment. Then they made the Accord Euro R. I think it's a good product. I think it's worth a look. 香港人是很喜欢 Honda， 直接跑，他们超喜欢。可能这辆车跑山路比较好。I think probably better for the Hong Kong people lah. I don't know why. Maybe FD2 also more expensive there. Hong Kong has a tradition of liking Honda cars lah. Honestly speaking, I think this car can also be considered a JDM legend because those days if you drive a 200 over horsepower car, 7.3 seconds 0 to 100 in stock form, I tell you, it's a fast car already. Last time when I was young, I always read magazines. I always go to the start. Hey, what is their 0 to 100? Wow, anything 7 plus 1 wow, that time is a king chair. It's a fast car. I also had my fair share of experience with a CL7 non-R. I was driving a BMW 320 in Malaysia. Both Singapore cars, I lost to the CL7. People say, BMW should be faster, right? I said, no lah, BMW, the petrol meter drop faster, consume more petrol, but won't be faster because the 320 is 1,500 kilos, 100 plus more, and didn't have any horsepower gains over the CL7. How to win? So many ways lah to make this car faster, but of course, 一日本田，终身坑田. You want to make your car fast, you must be prepared that the bank will become smaller, it will shrink. Good job to the owner. It shows how reliable these cars are lah. The engine looks good, you know, sounds good, performs well. Wow.冇得頂啊. This is my true words from the bottom of my heart. Real experience. Telling all my friends and fans and supporters out there. Last time I was driving the 320, 150 horsepower. I really thought that if the car is 200 horsepower, it should be a decent drive. Then when I drove the 325 E90 series, wow, the inline 6, the word to describe it is creamy, it's smooth, silky smooth, butterscotch. So wow, this type of car last time, 220 horsepower already. So you can see, back in those days, Hondas were pushing one of the highest horsepower per liter. And now, engine provider, Red Bull, doing good job also. Power. Okay, we have reached the end of our review. So, we'll take our time to find one more and see how it is if we have the chance. Our love for cars have never changed. We still want to provide good car reviews. So anything you guys want me to review, want Arthur Wong Speed Kaki to review, you can shout it out lah. Maybe lah, a lot of people say lorry lah. Maybe one day I will review lorry lah. Alright man, till then, cheers. anh có được tiêu nào mà anh có tiêu đấy Type R you might pang ang pai. Not Type R, don't put red plate. This is correct. Aku respect. This one also correct. Euro R. Okay, here a bit merah-merah kan. Sini not merah, hitam boleh. Power.